So here we are pulling into my shop studio. I like to call it a studio, but shop works too. This is where I spend a lot of my time. It's where I also get a lot of enjoyment out of doing wood artistry. It's my happy place. Get my keys and go in. You know, I was thinking a little while ago, and I didn't say it earlier, but I really think the value of me doing this for myself is that my work has always been a vehicle to get a message out to society that burn survivors in particularly, and people in general who don't look the same as everybody else, are actually just like everybody else. And in that vein, you know, I wanted to give people a more intimate view of a burn survivor's everyday life. And also put some interesting stuff that you don't see all the time, or more than likely you've never seen. See if I can flip this around. I'm a woodworker, I'm not a technical guy. So this is my shop. I don't think I'm a genius, but I have one thing in common with a genius, Albert Einstein. We both had very messy spaces. But like I said, I don't think that makes me a genius. What it means is I just go from one thing to the next without cleaning up in between. And when I get sick of it, I straighten up. It's just the way I am. I make no apologies for it. Here's something I'm working on right now. This is a Buckeye maple burl wall hanging that I am working on for a friend. Buckeye maple burl is one of my absolute favorite woods. It has such great character. It's just amazing. Here's another piece of Buckeye. This would make a nice headboard for a table. A couple pieces here, smaller pieces, some turnings I did. This is called catalogs. Just a little hollow form. This is actually just a piece of scrap wood that was laying around. I think it's maybe sycamore or elm or something. I don't always know. It's not finished yet. You see the screw, you can still see. That'll be covered. The base of it is black ebony. And this is a piece of Burma Padauk ammonia burl. Pretty rare piece of wood, very expensive. This particular piece came from Indonesia. and I think it was a couple $100, and it was only 2 inches thick. So I was able to make a shallow dish out of it that you could sit down somewhere or do what I'm doing right here, just put it up for display. I had an event last year. I was pulling a trailer on my way to a show, and I was in rush hour traffic, and I went to stop when the guy behind me didn't go to stop, so he slammed into the rear end of me, spun me around, flipped my trailer over, totaled my truck, and in the trailer was a bunch of my wood furniture and wood art. And this is one of the tables that was in the back in the trailer when it turned over. And when it turned over, it fell across the trailer from one side to the other, and the legs broke off. So right now I'm reconstructing the base for this table. I have another one over here that I'm reconstructing. More Buckeye. Hopefully I'll get better with this whole filming thing as I go along. But for now, it is what it is. And this is a beautiful area back here. Pretty much like my house. Lots of woods, lots of trees, lots of nature. I love it. I love it. It's good for the soul. Lately I've been going outside in the evening and just sit for a while and listen to the tree frogs. It's kind of meditative kind of thing that I do. But I'm going to get to work, and like I said, I'll start working on my videography technique. Hopefully I can get better at doing this, but at least they'll get some kind of introduction out of this, I hope. See you soon.